Okay guys, today we're making Ann Michael May's famous apple cinnamon oat crumble bars. She starts with the bottom half and we're gonna go with 1.5 cups of oats. We're going with the Quaker generic oats here. 1 cup of flour, 3/4 cup of brown sugar, 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, then 1/2 cup of melted butter. Now we just take a spoon and just start mixing this all together. Now, as she says, we're gonna minimize the use of bowls and pour this mixture into our pan. We're using a bit bigger than a 9x10, so we're probably not gonna use the whole thing here. We kinda have to like mash it down. Now it's time for the apple mixture. I'm gonna start by cutting up 4 medium apples. She recommends 3, but we're gonna round up and go with 4. Here are all of our chopped up apples. Now for the apple mixture, it's 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, but we only have lime juice, so it's just gonna have to do. It's 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar, 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, and then another 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. We're gonna use that same spoon and mix this up until the apples are evenly coated. Those apples are perfectly coated, so we're just gonna pour them into our pan that we had before. We're just gonna even this out here among the oats we had already laid out. Okay, so back to our second layer of oats. We're gonna go back at it with 1.5 cups of oats, 1 cup flour, 1/4 cup of brown sugar, another teaspoon of cinnamon, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And last but not least, 1/2 cup of melted butter. Then we mix it all together until it's that sticky, crumbly mixture. Once that's all mixed, we're gonna pour it on top of our apple layer. We're just gonna kind of evenly spread it again here. You just wanna make sure it's really pressed down so it all, stays together and cooks together, or bakes together. Okay, so now we're gonna bake this in the oven at 350 degrees for 40 to 45 minutes, let cool, and then cut into squares. All right, it's been about 45 minutes. Let's take these out and see what they look like. All right, all we have to do is let them cool and cut them into squares. All right, I got the parents here. We're all gonna give it a try. All right, dig in. You go first.
I'm kind of scared.
I'm not scared.
So good. Can you be in charge of cooking from now on?
I will be making these again soon.
Oh my God.
Bang!